Welcome back to another video. I want to thank all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate you. This is the day 6 years ago when Nipsey Hussle, excuse me, was unalive, and we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at the Marathon Burger opening, what happened about Eric Holder and his family. We are remembering Nipsey Hussle today and what Black Sam is doing and the events that have taken place recently, even with Big U and Wack 100. Okay, so these are some articles that came out today, because we're celebrating the life of Nipsey. He was a wonderful man, very smart, intelligent man. And all this time, I thought that Black Sam was a rolling 60, and he's not. He did not condone or any of that. I just really found that out. I thought he was. Nipsey Hussle was at the height of his career when he was tragically unalive 6 years ago. He was born Aramis Joseph Astrodome. The rapper first rose to fame in the mid 2000s through a series of hit mistapes, Lord mistapes. And this is when Big U was his manager during that time. Through a series of hit mistapes, including Bullets Ain't Got No Name and Crenshaw. After years of anticipation, Hustle released his first and only studio album, Victory Lap. That was a nice album. I was banging that. Even though I did not know who he was until never heard of him until he was up for a Grammy in 2018, which earned a nomination for Best Rap Album at that year's Grammy Awards. Outside of music, Hustle was deeply committed to improving his South Los Angeles community. The Grinding All My Life artist advocated for gun control, worked to end gang violence, and fought for equal access to education. On March 31st, 2019, Hustle was shot at least 10 times. See, I never knew he was shot 10 times. I thought it was like three or four, well, whatever the amount was, unalive 10. Outside of his shop, Marathon Clothing by a man named Eric Holder. He is survived by his daughter Imani, who he shared with ex Tanisha Foster. And Tanisha Foster is Loose Cannon cousin. Now that's what messed me up. And son Cross was longtime girlfriend Lauren London. The actress has been candid about her grief over the years, and she frequently posts tributes to her social media. On the fifth anniversary of the rapper's death in 2024, the the You people shared a photo Instagram caption. If you knew me, you know March is always tough for me. 31 days of holding my breath. She said. According to his autopsy report, Hustle died from gunshot wounds to the head and torso. How did they let him, and Cowboy was in it, let him take out and he came back 3 times? I'm sorry. I got to be with Hood Talk News. After he shouted out Big U and he ain't had no problems. Now, I didn't want to believe that Cowboy had something to do with it, but now I do. I really do. He was shot at least 10 times through the LA County medical examiner Lawrence Najai noted during the trial that Hustle had sustained 11 gunshot wounds per ABC 7. Nagayan explained that one bullet may have struck Hustle's elbow and re entered his body. He also revealed the rapper suffered significant blood loss, with over a liter of blood found pooled in his chest per Rolling Stone. And they said if he would have survived, he more than likely would have been paralyzed. Hustle was shot around 3 p.m. on March 31st, 2019. He was then transported to a hospital where he was pronounced dead at 3:55. Right around 3:20 this afternoon, there was a shooting that occurred at the 3400 block of West Slauson Avenue. A public information officer with the LAPD told people at the time. And in 2021, I had a chance to go view his mural, took pictures at his mural, met some of the Rolling 60s, talked to them, bought some Shaw t-shirts because they still had the vendors out there. At that time, I was looking for Black Sam because I wanted to pick Black Sam up and bring him on back to Detroit with me. I like Black Sam. They continued. Three victims were shot. They were taken to a local hospital. One of these victims died at the local hospital. The other two are listed in stable condition. Hustle's fatal shooting took place outside of his store, the Marathon Clothing, which was located in the Crenshaw neighborhood of South LA, the same area where the rapper was born and raised. Hustle had visited the store that day, and as often did, he spent half an hour signing autographs, according to the New York Times. Hustle was shot by a man named Eric Holder. They both grew up in Crenshaw and were allegedly affiliated with the same gang, the Rolling 60s, when they were young, per Deputy District Attorney John McKinney. On March 31st, 2019, Holder and his girlfriend, Brianita Nicholson, were ordering food at a nearby restaurant when they spotted Hustle. Holder then had a conversation with the rapper in the clothing store's parking lot, which was allegedly about snitching, but Cowboy said that wasn't a conversation. But what we found out a week before, Hustle, Nipsey had whooped Eric Holder behind a week before. So that's something that came out recently or that I just found out about. Witness later testified that Hustle had warned Holder about rumors circulating that he had cooperated with law enforcement, though they noted that the conversation appeared calm. After his exchange, Holder left the scene but returned a short time later armed with a revolver and a semi-automatic handgun. Now, see, I ain't know he had two guns. Surveillance footage corroborated by eyewitness accounts show Holder approaching Hustle and opening fire on him. He then hit Hustle in the head before fleeing the scene with Nicholson, who was waiting in the nearby car. Two bystanders, Sharon Valencia and Kerry Latham, were also injured in the shooting. Both men were transported to the hospital and survived the attack, though as of April 2019, Latham remained in a wheelchair with a bullet lodged in his spine. Dang, I didn't know he was paralyzed. Following a 2-day manhunt, Holder was apprehended and arrested in the Bellflower neighborhood of LA on April 2nd, 2019. 2 days later, he was charged with 1 count of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, 1 count of possession of a firearm by a felon, according to a release from LA County's District Attorney's Office. The trial began in June 2022 and Holder pleaded not guilty. He was ultimately found guilty of first-degree murder, 2 counts of attempted voluntary manslaughter for the shootings of the other two men. In February 2023, Holder was sentenced to 60 years in prison per Associated Press. During the trial, Deputy District Attorney McKinney claimed that Hustle's last words were to his killer after he was shot. The rapper allegedly told Holder, "You got me." Mm-mm-mm. Valenisa, who was also shot in the incident, testified during the trial and claimed to have heard Hustle's last words as well, alleging the rapper said, he shot me, per Rolling Stone. Hustle's Unalive had a profound impact on the hip hop community and throughout South LA. In the weeks after his death, murals popped up throughout the city and homage was paid to the rapper. On April 11, 2019, a memorial service was held at the Staples Center to honor his life. I did watch that, featuring emotional speeches from his loved ones and a letter of condolence from his former president, Barack Obama. I thought that was awesome. Among those who spoke was London, who called Hustle the love of my life. His soul was majestic. He was the greatest man that I ever knew. A gentle father, a patient leader, a divine light. He was brilliant. He researched everything, completely self taught, constantly seeking knowledge, the actor said. Several celebrities also paid tribute to the late rapper on social media, including Rihanna, Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg, Chance the Rapper, Meek Mill. I can't stand Meek Mill no more. Mm. 6 years after his death, Hustle's legacy lives on through his community and the music industry. In 2022, he received a he received a Star on the Hollywood Hawk of Fame. I didn't know that. The entrepreneur had over 10 businesses, many of which are still thriving today thanks to his family and team. Hustle loved ones also founded the Neighborhood Nip Foundation in his honor, which aims to provide opportunities for young creatives in music. According to his website, the foundation is currently working to restore Nipsey Hussle Plaza, the original location of Marathon Clothing. Once completed, the site will serve as a interdisciplinary community center for the kids. Wow. Within the hip hop world, Hustle inspired countless artists, including Slim Jinxie, Ray Sherman, Rick Ross, and Roddy Ricch, among others. Nipsey definitely is my hero. He's a hometown hero for a lot of people in the city. Six Save, an artist and entrepreneur from Crenshaw, told NBC4 Los Angeles in 2024. Wow. And you know what? I'm going to delete this. I need to keep his picture. And he probably would have been acting and everything now. Should have deleted this on my way because I had to clear out this phone, baby. These phones be having everything. I might use that picture. No, I ain't gonna use that picture. I ain't gonna use that one either. That was a nice article about him that they released. That was in the LA Times. That was really a nice article. Damn, I did not know he had over 10 businesses. Nipsey Hussle legacy lives on with new diner, the Marathon Burger. You can smell the char of the Wagyu burgers from down the block, which is coincidentally how far the line often stretches. But at Melrose Avenue's newest diner, the food isn't the only draw. Marathon Burger is an ode to the late community activist and rapper Nipsey Hussle, and his legacy continues with this new family venture, an extension of Hustle's lifestyle company. He was always talking about branding like we need a marathon water, we need a marathon burger, said Hustle's older brother Samuel Black Sam Astrodome. is definitely Nip's vision and imprint. I know he would have been like, yeah, this is perfect. The Grammy winning hustle, legally named Aramis Astrodome, was gunned down in 2019. In the years since, mural community organizations such as Neighborhood Nip Foundation, music and murals have kept Hustle's memory strong. Now there's a branch of his legacy in the food world. Mere Found Burger held its opening on March 1st, bringing fresh crowds to the former home of the original Johnny Rockets. I've been to that Johnny Rockets. Actually, I love Johnny. We don't have no Johnny Rockets no more in Detroit. Hustle looks on from a large black and white portrait. Lord have mercy. I'm live. I'm live. You can come to the live. Okay. In years, Murals community organizations such as Neighborhood Nip Foundation, music and murals have kept Hustle's memory strong. Now there's a branch of his legacy in the food world. They say that burger is good too. Okay, held a grand opening March 1st. Hustle looks on from a large black and white portrait along a wall dining room where guests stop to pose for photos. The new diner is owned by the Marathon Group, which includes Astrodome and the rapper's children by his estate. Wow. See, this is how you build generational wealth. That's how you do it. As well as his new business partner, Casey Parker, a second generation LA restaurateur. Wow. Inside, guests perch on a roughly a dozen stools at the counter overlooking the open kitchen and grill. They order organic hot wings, fried tail-on shrimp, oh my God, salads piled with grilled seasoned vegetables, overnight marinated portobello mushroom burgers, and milkshakes made with a thrifty ice cream. Wago Astrodome Field is the best tasting burger meat. Oh, that's the meat they use. Wago, Wagyu. I guess it's better than Angus. The high fat content melts in the mouth. They season it and smash onions into the patties on a grill, and when they're assembling the stacks, drape them into a tangy spread and fluffy brioche buns. The marathon team always wanted to open a restaurant. At one point, his brother Black Sam tried to buy the Bayou Grill in Inglewood, where he and Hustle worked during adolescence. Later, they tried purchasing a fish market next to one of their clothing stores, planning to flip it into a restaurant named for their grandfather. Eventually, it would be the love of burgers that proved the right fit for the marathon. The marathon cruise casual lunch runs turned into a months long quest to find the best burgers in LA, dissecting and debating which components made the patty, stacks, and sauces the sweetest. Soon they realized they could put all of their taste tests to good use. They opened a marathon burger stand, combining their favorite seasonings, buns, toppings, and meat blends. Finally, it hit us like, man, we need to do this ourselves, Astrodon said, but it wasn't Marathon's first attempt. Years before Hustle helped launch a Fat Burger location near. Show did we went to the Fat Burger in 2021. It was behind the Marathon store on Crenshaw and Slauson. That's the Fat Burger that he owned. We went there near the Marathon. See, near the Marathon clothing store at Crenshaw Slauson. He negotiated a minority partnership and run of the special burger there. The deal never materialized, but Astrodome said that last year the owner of Fat Burger began advertising a rebrand as Marathon Premium Burger, unaffiliated with Marathon. The Marathon Group knew they had to jump into action and announce their own legitimate Marathon Burger. Even though they didn't have a business plan, they took to Instagram anyway, and last July announced that Marathon Burger was coming soon. I'm glad that happened, Ashton said, because when we saw that, we said, hey, post, post right now, make a post. That way we can let the people know that's not ours. This is ours. Astrodome and Hustle has spent some of their teen years working at New Orleans inspired restaurant Bayou Grill. They started with 40 stints cleaning the floors, trash bins, when three of the cooks left Hustle and Astrodome filled in. Well, they should say his brother Blacc Sam. Some of the base knowledge has made its way to Marathon Burger with cornmeal dusted fried shrimp similar to Bayou's Grill, as well as a secret recipe wings now made at Marathon with Jadori chicken. I done got hungry. I done got hungry. Chefs Adrian Villa and Aguado Orsaro had cooked for Hustle for years, and every time they would, Astrodome asked them to bring their house pickled Fresno peppers. Naturally, those made it onto the signature Marathon burger when they consulted on the project. Parker also lent a hand in developing the menu, especially when it came to vegan items. Every morning, the team whips up patties built from whole ingredients such as wild rice, potato, parsley, garlic, and shallots. Oh, I bet you that veggie burger is good. At first, they started with only 20 patties. Now they're making 150 vegan patties each day. Wow. And they still sell out. For Parker, it's his way of continuing his father's legacy of Larry Parker's 24 Diner in Beverly Hills, which was a hub for club goers, actors, hip hop artists, and other musicians at all hours of the night. Parker wanted to build his own cultural musical hub and diner with the marathon team. In a way, that's exactly what happened. Celebrities such as 2 Chainz and YG have dropped by to eat and occasionally jump behind the grill themselves. YG was there. He was frying the fries and signing autographs on the grand open. I love me some YG. I love him. And it was other celebrities there. Roddy Rich pulled up, and I love me some. He give a great show. He pulled up, and other celebrities as well. The street feels better now, said Parker, who was a minor partner in the building's previous tenant. No more. If this place is happening, Melrose is alive. I've seen the difference. The positive energy is unmissable. Family friendly music blares both indoors and on the patio. Friends bump into each other, hug, laugh, and dance like Hustle. And Black Sam is beloved in the community. He periodic stops to take photos with guests or to sign merchandise. Brian Payne was one such diner posing with Black Sam in the corner of the restaurant. The Detroit resident, Brian, what are you doing out there? The Detroit resident wore a black hoodie to lunch that had Legends Live Forever written in gold with a split photo of Hustle and Kobe Bryant across the back. I had to stop here before I left, Payne said. I've been to a lot of really amazing places since I've been here in LA, but this one touches my heart. Nipsey legacy will always live on like Tupac, but to see what his brother's doing and putting this out here for the community is amazing. It really is, because his brother really is keeping Nipsey, man, make me want to tear up, keeping his brother's legacy alive. Mm. Payne thought his son and nephew brought his son and nephew with him and called the Wago burger one of the top 3 burgers he's eaten in his life. I don't know if I haven't met anybody that isn't a hustle fan. He said not just for what he's done in the rap game and being famous all over the world, but what he's done for other people and where he's from. It's great for the community that we have a place to go eat phenomenal food. The support from fans like Payne, Black said, has been overwhelming. He's recognized roughly 20% of Marathon's burgers, guests, friends, neighbors, collaborators. Some who brought sweaters from him off the streets years ago, others who purchased bootleg movies from him, and others who ate his and Hustle's cooking at the Bayou Grill. But he said the remaining 80% are entirely new to him, and the response has been 1,000 times bigger than he ever imagined. Wow. The positive feedback and the multi-hour line when they first opened, I'm telling you, the line was blocks long. I was like, wow. And multi lines down the block aren't just incentive for the marathon team to keep pushing. They're already looking to expand into the west side. It's proof, especially to Black Sam, that Hustle's marathon continues for anyone who can use the restaurant success as encouragement. Hustle mission is still going, he said. It shows that ideas and hard work behind the ideas can flourish, and Hustle mission was to inspire people. Marathon Burger is located at 707 Melrose, Los Angeles, and open daily 11 to 10. Breakfast service is expected to resume in the coming weeks. Man, that inspired me. Now I'm going to delete all this. I should have been deleting it as I was going, but I didn't. All right, now we're going to get in the other. This is Black Sin. I love me some Black Sin. That's Nipsey. That's Nipsey brother. Oh, I love me some Black Sam. I was there when I was there in 2020, but you wasn't there. I'm gonna keep that picture. I love me some Black Sam. I wanted to bring you back to Detroit with me, but you wasn't there when I was up there at that mural in Nipsey Hustle. Like, where Black Sam at? And I asked the little rolling 60s, where Black Sam at? Where he at? Okay, now I start over here. All right, other Nipsey news. So, Nipsey Hussle ex girlfriend. This happened in February. She headed to trial with the late rapper's family because they did not let uh, Imani go back and live with her after he passed. They kept her, but she took him to court and said she was ready. I think Imani like 16 now. Yep, to trial with late rapper's family over their 16-year-old daughter. But she since won, so now they got 50-50 custody. So I guess Imani said she wanted to go be with her brother. Now this is Big U's cousin and no, Loose Cannon cousin. Yeah. The legal battle between Nipsey Hussle's family and the late rapper's ex-girlfriend Tanisha Foster heated up in court, according to In Touch Daily. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, Tanisha filed an emergency motion as part of her effort to terminate her daughter's guardianship. Nipsey family was appointed as co-guardians of Amani in 2019. On Tuesday, Tanisha filed an application demanding Nipsey brother Sam Ashton appear for a deposition next week. She can't provide that daughter with what they can. She can't. Tanisha had a daughter named Imani with Nipsey, the rap, of course, so we know he passed in 2019 today. Nipsey left, oh yeah, we know that, with Lauren London. Nipsey's brother Sam, his sister Samantha Smith, and his mother Angelique Smith took over managing Nipsey's estate. In addition, Samantha filed documents to be named Imani's guardian. The family had concerns about Tanisha's ability to parent and said the child would be taken care of at their home. That's because Tanisha had allegedly, according to Nipsey, that she had all kind of weapons around her at that time. That's why he took her, and gang bangers, because she a rolling 60 herself, and illegal drugs around the daughter. That's how he ended up getting her in the first place. In her petition, Samantha said she helped care for Imani for years and wanted to ensure the continued stability for Imani and ensure she would be able to maintain her current and ongoing relationship with Nipsey's family members. Tanisha initially denied the petition. Now, StreamYard, you've been doing good. The judge ended up naming Nipsey's family as legal guardians of Imani October 2019, according to TMZ. And remember, if it ain't on TMZ, it ain't real. Documents by Blacc claiming she initially agreed to the petition. Come on, StreamYard. Now you was doing good. Now I got to repeat that. Come on, StreamYard. Tanisha's lawyer wrote Tanisha's motivation for doing so was in recognition of her own financial limitations, her desire to maintain the standard of living, and family contact the minor had experienced with the paternal family prior to her father. Said, yeah, you ain't got no money. You can't provide her with that. And upon the verbal assurance that each of them would act in the best interest of Armani, and they did that. Tanisha claimed that the family broke their deal when they used their financial position and influence to disregard their priorities by controlling the desires of Imani and Tanisha by withholding financial assistance and reducing visitation. So since they not giving you no more money and they've been caring for her, now you want 50-50 custody. But Imani must have wanted to see her mother because she's 16. She can make that decision. At the time, Tanisha wrote, there are no circumstances or events in my life that would disqualify me for regaining my exclusive role as Imani's parents. There is no longer any need for guardianship. Imani routinely asks me when are she and I going to be able to live together. She longs to be with me as a mother. I she might. I can't say she don't miss her mother. I am begging the court to terminate the existing guardianship. The family brought back in court by reiterating they had concerns about Amani being with Tanisha. The court documents and decisions have been heavily redacted. However, Tanisha's battle over custody does not appear to be over, and she wants to depose Sam ahead of upcoming trial. Tanisha asked the court hear her motion this week. Last year, Nipsey brother filed a final accounting report in the late rapper's estate. He said Nipsey left behind property and other assets worth 11 million. This is what you call generational wealth. Those kids will not want for anything. They have businesses. I didn't know when Nipsey died he had 10 businesses going. This is what you call generational wealth. Wow. The paperwork said the two beneficiaries of the estate were Imani and Cross, who will continue to be paid as the estate earns more money. So Blacks making sure that they probably put money up in a trust fund. Wow. Wow. We done with that one. What is this? 24, 15. Okay, now we're going to March 1st, March 2nd. And we're going to get to these videos, but I got to find, oh no, it's March 2nd. Because I keep everything. Andrew Como. Hmm. Where? I might have to just forego this one. I don't see it. I got this down as an article. Where is that? I don't even know why I got. I thought this should have been came out about something. Okay. Where's that? Oh, that's all right. Well, I'm gonna take this off. I can't find it. Oh, that's under videos. No wonder I'm looking at the wrong. That was under video. No wonder I can't find it. Okay, 314. No wonder that's the video. I'm almost done with this. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button, please. I done messed up. Oh, that's the union. Oh, I got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna do this union today, too. In March 14th. Yeah, that might be a video too. I think that might be it. Oh, okay, that's Angie Stone. I'm doing Angie Stone again. I got some. Oh, I got some stuff for Angie Stone. Proof coming out that she was unalive, baby, by the industry. And Tyler Perry supposed to be trying to help get her 50 million. That she owed 50 million. Okay, so we done with that. So let me get to the video. So I should already have it up. Yep. So the opening day of Marathon Burger Rockstar appeared. Blacc Sam, it was a confrontation. Black Sam don't like Rockstar because he feel he should have slid for his brother because Rockstar associates with Wack 100. So this is the altercation. This is what we started with. I love me some Black Sam. We on fire. And this hood talk news.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Man, it's been a while, y'all. It's been a while. I'm like, what? That ain't what you been.
This is hood talk news.
That ain't what I've been seeing. But let's get into it, y'all. No, you don't know this. We got.
So that's Nipsey brother with the glasses on, who I love, Black Sam.
Now, I heard dude in another interview talking about how he was like family with Sam and everything, you know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't.
I believe that's why Sam coming at him this way. Like, you better get it, you know what I'm saying? You could be cool with clicks and then you out here letting him out, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, I hear this dude hang out with Wack 100.
Yep. That's the problem.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's what Sam probably talking about, you hanging out there. I heard this dude have Wack 100 all in his room and everything. So I guess I'm talking about Wack 100, you know what I'm saying? There's no mystery about it, but we're going to get into him too. Let's keep it going. Because, you know what I'm saying, I see him now on the internet picking at his buddy like, oh, Sam ain't say my name one time. Man, you know who Sam getting at. You
right.
The only one talking.
Facts.
When
Facts.
They finna put a sex tape out on this man, a gay sex tape out on this man, brother. Come on, man. You know who he's talking about. He talking about you. He talking about Big you. He talking about all y'all. It ain't no mystery.
He said he had a gay sex. It ain't never showed it or nothing, just lying. Wack just be talking. And now it's almost being confirmed he the police. He been snitching a long time.
Man, it ain't no mystery. But we gonna get him to Wack 100 back down in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because he talk all that mess and then he want to get that dude and talking about, oh, he was talking to you. See, you hear somebody in the background saying this family is a family affair. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they know dude real good. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think about it, man. They giving him too much opportunity to live. You know what I'm saying? When there's an enemy, man, you gonna get it cracked. I ain't gonna be no, you know what I'm saying, bro, just leave. Let's get what's the issue? I don't know.
On StreamYard.
Like Wack 100, because I heard him say he supported
60s area. No, he didn't, because he would have got told up like he did before.
Man, that's crab stuff. You sitting there talking about that no jumper stuff. They
so that's all I'm gonna play of that one, because I ain't gonna play that one that long. Okay, that was the video that we got March 2nd. So Black Sam did a interview with Big what's his name? Big Boy. And this is some excerpts from that because the interview was long, but
Nipsey's Hussle brother Black Sam is done playing around. He just
this is it again.
Hey, yo, my loyalty ain't set up for the streets, bro. Listen, I ain't got.
That's Flaco. They about to whoop his butt, honey. He got ran off the set last night, a no jumper. That's Flacco, who's supposed to be cool, honey. I can't stand. I didn't know he was a. Oh, I'm glad I caught myself before I said what I was about to say. Ooh, I'm gonna leave that right there. Now this Rockstar responding. They had to walk Rockstar across the street. They walked him away. They told him to get the hell on.
This whole thing to Wack, me did I deal with Wack for content reasons, right? I use them to run the numbers up. Simple and plain. That's been my.
This out, Rockstar. Listen, homie. Something you bring on yourself. Stop mentioning my name. All right, YouTube fam. It's looking like Rockstar 2800 has responded to all the online spectators and critics, and even Wack 100. Now, in this, Sam had to be close, bro, because he sounds disparaged, he sounds discouraged, and a
Yeah.
tad bit emotional with his response. Now, he will be addressing Blacc Sam and how he handled the situation, and whether or not he thought that was gangster or not, man. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently, Rockstar 2800 and Wack 100 has been inside of the clubhouse rooms before, having conversation. Now, whether or not they was agreeing on anything at all, neither here or there. Blacc Sam says, "Hey, bro, you didn't get it cracking." Now, in this response, Rockstar was there to me and let us know, "Hey, bro, I'm just a stupid dude saying news in these YouTube streets, just trying to navigate these YouTube streets like everybody else, man."
I couldn't even picture it.
Here it comes.
Trying to, not see no kind of lines. Okay, we're not even, on each other's radar as far as like real gang bang. Okay, you probably want a crib. That's it. You from over there, I'm from over here. That's it. This is internet. Come in the room, clubhouse. He's on clubhouse. This is mostly his platform.
It is.
I make noise on it. You want to come see about me? I let him come see about me. We used to pack him up all the time about Nip and all that. Now, y'all want to pick this little peach where y'all see what? Because we in there, you feel me? So I don't even want to go into too much of that because it's like, it's really pointless, right? Like, I took accountability for being in my room or not. You feel me? Taking up content. I took accountability. I accepted that. Now, what I don't accept is how it handled me. Now, a lot of people said I should have got off. Let's talk about that. A lot of people said what they would do and what they wouldn't do. But they'd never be in that position. Or once they in that position, what they gonna do? You feel me? Like, to me, I made a smart choice not to overreact. I could react. I could have been like, then the whole crowd just.
Blacc Sam punked you. Fact. Blacc Sam punked you, and you shouldn't have did nothing because you would have not only Blacc Sam would have whooped your behind, but you would have caused a division with the Rolling 60s. They would have had, and they would have been on Blacc Sam's side. Facts, not yours. Blacc Sam.
Just jump me, you feel me? Like, go crazy. Just, and I'm not really thinking about that at that time. I'm really just playing for it because I really had a relationship with this gentleman, you feel me? And then, you feel me? So, when I was a kid, and until early days, I can remember I done good business with this gentleman. Like, like I said, I ain't got no hate on my heart for this, but a lot of people don't understand the realm of the youth now what's going on. And if any advocate for niggas me, I'm the big advocate. Niggas know I'm the nigga. But I'm supposed to get cracking on it.
Come on, stream, y'all, get it together. Get it together. I pay y'all every month.
What I need to get cracking on it for, I'm confused. Because of remarks that happened way before me, and then, like, just to let everybody know, like, me and Sam had this conversation. I had lunch with this nigga, sat down, had a conversation with Wack, first started coming in the room. I let him know, I said, hey, bro, this Wack coming in the room, this nasty content, because of character, these niggas' characters, I don't take this shit serious, don't. We know, but he didn't like it then, and he expressed his feelings towards it then, but at the same time, he gave me his blessings, like, do what you do, and I never forget, you know, saying, I forget that time when I'm doing hip hop, this was more smart for you, right? And I never forget, we was outside that restaurant, and he why I me to argue there. And he asked me a simple question, like, what do you want hip hop trends to be? What kind of platform do you want it to be? Like, what's your goal with the platform? And at the time, I really didn't have a goal. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even have a goal. I think I might have been, you know, I wanted to be, you know, compared to World Star, etc. That's what I was basically like getting at him. But I was things right.
Anyway, the fact of the matter, Black Sam is hurt. He was hurt. He thought y'all had a better relationship. So that's what that was about. He was hurt. Let me go down to March. This just was a mess. He hurt. All you had to do was apologize. Oh, I can't wait till I do banging on wax from 1992. Where's Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Wait. It's the Mexicans in Chicago tried to Nip. We see Nip. We see Ron Pop push him in the back. Nipsey tour bus had a room on the back door. He pushed him in the back of the room, closed door. These motherfuckers climbing on the bus, like getting on the bus drivers did, and like, damn.
Level of lawlessness, ruthless that these cartel and gang members displayed are doing to you now will only get worse. We'll vandalize your business.
Okay.
Burn your business. We will beat your employees. We will kill you and your employees. I believe in something that's serious as gangbanging, where life and death is involved, where people got decades of death. Bro, I can't count how many of my homeboys I buried and went to funerals. I ain't saying this on no badge of honor. I'm just saying that's serious. The thing has become.
All know Nipsey Hussle was older, but before that, something easier almost took his life. Apparently, Nipsey had a run-in with one of the most dangerous and ruthless organizations out there, the cartels. Word is there was some serious bad blood that put Nipsey in their crosshairs.
6 Mexicans with Crenshaw shirts on came behind. Matter of fact, at the concert, Sean, it was 100 Mexicans with Crenshaw color colorful Crenshaw shirts on the south side of Chicago.
Now, everyone knows that messing with us they bring. And that's exactly what happened when they set their sights on Nipsey. There were chases, fights, shootings, and pure madness that could have ended Nipsey's life long before Eric Holder ever came into the picture.
And the Crenshaw, we see them, they run into the bus, we, throw the car in reverse, like, what? Man, by the time I in reverse, now I'm about to turn the car to get back to the alley. The lights is black. The lights is everybody. It's 6 months.
But what exactly did Nipsey do to have a whole cartel coming after him? Let's break it down. Back in 2023, Big Folks shared a jaw-dropping story about how the cartels once tried to take Nipsey Hussle out. According to him, it all went down because some rolling 60s Crips had robbed the cartel, stealing around 300 keys of H.
He did not.
Damn.
Keys or whatever they have robbed the cartel for like 300 keys. Like,
damn.
so he tried to land this and that, so they was gonna come to hurt the 60s.
That theft set off a chain of events that could have cost Nipsey his life, even though he wasn't involved in robbery at all. Nipsey was just touring and making moves in his early career, but the cartels targeted him simply because of his association with the rolling 60s. They figured going after Nipsey would send a painful message to the gang.
But they had nothing to do with that, and like telling he's like, I don't got to do with that, but home back home, they did shit, so it's like, cause that when he around, they caught you with a white t-shirt on, his type LA.
Big Folks that the ambush happened while Nipsey was on tour. Up wearing colorful Crenshaw shirts, Nipsey's own merch. At first, nobody thought much of it. They blended in with the fans like they were there to support Nipsey.
6 Mexicans with Crenshaw shirts, okay? Yeah, matter of fact, at the concert, Sean, it was 100 Mexicans with a football shirt on the side of the car.
But once the concert got on the tour bus, they took a dark turn. Out of nowhere, the more cartel members. Nipsey's team quickly tried to reverse the bus to get away, but it was too late. Around 6 of the men managed to catch up and started climbing onto the bus. Now, Big Folks didn't hold back when he described what went down. He said Nipsey's security, who had been active claiming nothing would happen, was caught off guard. Despite being a big guy, the security guard grabbed the bus for him.
It's 6 Mexicans. Little, they not big and no big goons. But like I say, like a Dewberry standing there trying to talk tough to him. Man, the littlest man, I swear to Jesus Christ, he played out on some Chicago. Look, back his out, he fall out. Man, he had on big glasses. And his ice outside.
Meanwhile, Nipsey's team sprang into action. One of the men on the bus realized the situation was spiraling out of outside. Things were pure chaos. The
StreamYard. Grandpa, now he talking about Grandpa when Nipsey was on the live. Grandpa ran.
Close the door. These are climbing on the bus, like getting on the bus. The bus driver scared and like, damn.
But Nipsey's team wasn't going down without a fight. Big Folks said they were strapped and ready. They started spraying bits, taking members long enough to get the bus moving again. They sped away, escaping what could have been a deadly ambush. It's insane how all this went down, but it really shows just how ruthless and powerful the cartels can be, especially when someone crosses them. They don't play around into the local gang scene. The cartels it's also about how they can control others. Take this, for example. There was a massive bust recently that exposed how deeply intertwined the
I'm gonna end that right there. Wow. Okay, this is about Eric Holder.
I know what kind of situations you can get into being from out there when you're in those streets, especially in his area. Like they kind of like notorious for notorious. Like
this is from it's AGTV.
Last time we were let's talk about Nipsey. You know, what I was trying to ask you was a lot of fans and the hip hop audience seem to believe
But he wasn't nobody though. That's the thing. So I can't discredit another man's manliness. Like, you know what I mean? We all men out here, but he just was a man.
Reactions like it was the government. He got.
I know. I'm from LA too. I'm from LA. My hood is real close to Nipsey's hood. I'm from Inglewood. Inglewood is right across the boulevard. Like, it's only one street that really, and I'm right on the other side. So basically, it's like we are the same type of, like, you know what I mean? We are the same type of, we come from the same area. So our mentality being the way it is, I know what kind of situations you can get into being from out there when you're in the streets, especially in his area. Like, they kind of like notorious for notorious, like, you know what I mean? Situations like that it just so happened to be Nipsey that, but that time a homie kill a homie, like, you know what I mean? So it's not fair, it's not hard to believe, you know?
Ah, and I'm gonna let that go right there.
Did you guys see what happened? Did you guys see what happened?
No, I didn't see what happened.
Okay.
Nothing was
Your mind will go fell out.
This the day Nipsey passed. That's Cowboy.
He got hit too.
Wrong. Let me go past it.
Somebody come to the shop. They know we in the doorway. When Hustle pull up, we in the doorway. You gonna see me with a hoodie on, and I got a pistol on me. You gonna see one of the team members in the hoodie in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol when Hustle pull up. So it's busy in there. Why didn't they follow the protocol? They didn't follow it. It is for customer service. Is what I'm thinking. Trying to just selling clothes, but nobody was in the doorway.
Stick a string on it.
With no shirt on first to check the scene because he know what's going on in the parking lot. And conversation, probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hustle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley and went. No red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off. Or the Bloods did it.
Right.
Or the Inglewood families did it.
Right.
Or the BPS. That's the throw off. Red shirt.
Right.
So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. And that's
that's my thoughts on it. You understand? So, and can't nobody tell me nothing about that because it just don't make no sense. It's not random. You know, I know hustle. You know, ain't nobody gonna say nothing crazy to hustle because they know what come with. Niggas ain't saying nothing crazy to hustle wherever you find him at. But on Crenshaw and Slauson, definitely you're not saying nothing crazy. You're gonna come, you're gonna tuck your tail and be humble. And if not, you're getting beat up on the spot. And we done did it a million times. Hustle done did it a million times. So the fact that he left, to me, everybody needs to know. It was no argument. You know, it was no. Like, hey, be on deck. It was none of that. It was just, you know, to me, it was, let me come through, let me see what's going on, and then let me, you know, and it's broad daylight, man, and it's, you know, it's a lot of unanswered questions, man.
You know, we always heard the reason Nipsey Hussle got killed was because
Wow.
he called Eric Holder a snitch, right? That's what everybody said. They said he asked him about some paperwork, so forth, so forth. But 5 years later, we've never seen no paperwork. But during this interview with Blacc Sam, though, he confirms that, you know, that Eric Holder was no good, didn't come around.
Wow. Mm, mm, mm.
Of Blacc Sam, Nipsey Hussle's brother, made over $1 million a year as a teenager.
My brother, Blacc Sam, he's a monster. You know, I don't know nobody like him.
Who inspires you?
Man, you know, my big brother was
From the gritty, extraordinary story, a story almost no one truly knows. Before Nipsey Hussle became a global symbol of hustle and hope, another force was quietly shaping their world, his older brother.
I love you, Blacc Sam.
Known as Blacc Sam, his hustle was anything but quiet. While most teens were still figuring out life, Sam code to financial freedom, stacking up $1 million before he even hit 20. While the streets whispered his name, few understood the depth of his grind or the vision he carried. But how did he do it? Today, we're peeling back the layers on Blacc Sam's untold story, his early hustle, street smart instincts, and the foundation he laid that later fueled his $1 million success. On March 10th, lived a life shaped by grit, hustle, and a relentless drive to rise above. Growing up in South Central Los Angeles with his mother, Angelique Smith, and his father, Dewey Ashkadon, Sam and his younger brother, Irving, or as the world would come to know him, Nipsey Hussle, were instilled with pride their Eritrean roots from day one. Which dedication to hard work became a model for both brothers and greatly shaped their outlook on life. The bond between Blacc Sam and Nipsey was more than just family. They were partners in ambition, each with a clear vision to break free from a system designed to hold them back.
honestly speaking, man, I just tried to do my part. Hustle, you know, really a lot of things that I got into or opportunities that I see was from my bro.
While being around them fell into the dangers and temptations of street life, but to transform it. They dreamed of a future where success was collective, not just personal. Growing up in a crip-heavy neighborhood, Sam faced the reality of gang life every day, but chose his own path. He wanted to be a living example for Nipsey, showing that there was another way, a way grounded in hustle, not crime. Sam introduced Nipsey to the lake, taught him how to fish, and then Nipsey went to master catching as many fish as possible. Now, Sam's first ventures, these small hustles laid the foundation for a larger vision that they couldn't even imagine. Now, Blacc Sam didn't stumble into $1 million overnight. As he grew up, his determination fueled his actions. He didn't wait for opportunity opportunity to find him, he went after it with grit, starting with small strategic hustles, but driven by big ambitions. He washed cars, cut grass, watered lawns, raked leaves around the neighborhood. It wasn't glamorous, but it taught him that every dollar earned through honest work was a step toward freedom. In an interview with DTLR Villa, Nipsey recalled, Sam was always about saving money. I understood earlier, money in the scheme. He had already. I thought that was incredible. He was like 9 or 10 and already had a stack. Not gonna lie, I thought he was rich.
Wow. Wow.
At the age, Sam took on a mentor role, steering Nipsey toward a life of entrepreneurship and away from the trap and street life. Nipsey often spoke about how Sam's early hustles opened his eyes to a new way of making money, one that didn't involve getting caught up in gangs. In one interview, he reflected, "My big brother, that's my biggest inspiration. I grew up under a hustler, so I didn't really have a choice. I wanted to go play, but my brother would make me stay down and keep grinding. As a kid, but I just tried to pull the street was a need to escape."
You really have a choice. You know, during the 60s, when you were young, or was it just all your family members was in the city with it?
Nah, though, his whole side of my family's in Africa.
This was the same gang that had been under its police for years, especially high-profile retail players' family in 1984 had a harsh spotlight on their activities. Despite this, Sam never the operations, ensuring the business ran smoothly. He was the backbone, the strategist, and the one making sure everything fell into place. But the journey wasn't without its risks. A violent altercation at the store led to Sam's arrest. Undeterred, he posted $1 million bond and pushed forward, more determined than ever to protect what he and Nipsey had built. Beyond the marathon, Blacc was instrumental in creating All Money and Records, the independent label he and Nipsey established. In an industry notorious for exploiting artists, Sam's goal was to build something different, a label where they could maintain full ownership and creative control. One of Sam's often overlooked strengths was his financial savvy and expertise in negotiating deals. He encouraged Nipsey to release his music independently, a move many thought was risky, but for Sam, it was a calculated
Man,
risk.
Sam, man, they was a hell of a team.
A lot of big politics, getting into it with certain people. You know, Hustle had DJ Khaled in the hood, and Hustle frontline that. And, you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that.
Justice for them. This shit about someone being mad about the DJ Khaled video has to be Big U. What Black Sam did, he talked about certain things, I'll talk about certain people. It kind of did something about it. Oh. Out of Big U, it's a song out there. We dissed the fuck out of Big U. Yeah. Big U got mad, went down there, right? This when he got set on his pockets, you know, by Facts, rest in peace, right? Went down there. This is when Blacc Sam allegedly came out the story firing in the air. I think Blacc Sam told his truth. You know, you're doing a puzzle. You're like, I don't really know where these pieces go. So in Blacc Sam's interview, okay, these pieces fit here, 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 and there. Right. Blacc Sam just told his truth, right? Loose Cannon stance was he got a call saying Nipsey was dead on FaceTime. When he called Nip, he wasn't dead. And then 30 minutes later, he got a call that Nip was dead. That nigga, you knew something, so why you didn't call your quote-unquote little brother and warn him? Hey, homie, where you at? I'm here, son. Get up out of there. That's his whole thing. That was Lucy's whole thing. And,
Here go Cowboy.
We started in this parking lot.
It was hustling.
Well, this is where really story started.
Most of our friends, we grew up together. My boy right here. You know,
This community put me on.
we started in the community. These brothers that turned to gold, man.
we're closed. We have nowhere to go. The only thing that we have is that shopping center. Everything we work for, we lost everything.
Sean Slauson. We started in this parking lot.
She passes knowing he is 60, you a Hoover, and y'all probably can't even do records together because of the street politics.
It fucked me up bad, and it fucked my niggas up. That was a nigga that was doing something, bro. Like, Nipsey, man, was one of the realest niggas, bro. The first nigga when my first album dropped, the first nigga to tell me congratulations. When he did it in person, nigga. Wow. Right when midnight struck by himself. Wow. Picture that. Like, that's one of the coldest niggas to do it. Walk this earth, homie. He a cold nigga, bro. He a real cold nigga, bro. That shit make me emotional just talking about this shit. Like, bro, that's not fair, homie. This nigga got kids, homie. Like, all this nigga do is try to help people, my nigga. Like, all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, dog, is a good ass nigga, homie. Like damn, that shit make me emotional, cuz. Doing that bullshit, bro. Come on, homie. You know what that was? That's some bitch ass shit, bro. Like, come on.
So why?
Fair, bro. How does it affect you when somebody like Nipsey passes knowing he is 60? You
Wow.
There was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hustle had DJ.
Okay, I played that.
Sunday, what was that morning for you, Sam?
His phone was just going crazy, man. It woke me up. And I picked the phone. I immediately run out the house and jet out the door. My grandma was in the living room watching TV, so my grandma's on 5th in Slauson, so the shop is maybe like 6 blocks away. So I just ran every light, every stop sign, and I get there, and man, it's just going crazy, man. You know, everybody screaming, and I just see bro, and I'm just.
Any premonitions before we lost him?
Not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hustle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on, but we came front line like we always do.
You know how it go, nigga.
And you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled. Ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled. And he's straight. So, and that. And you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that.
The song that
Sorry, YouTube. I didn't know it had music in it. I did not know it had music in it. Okay, I'm not going to play that. I'm going to let that one go. Now, check this out.
That's what you should have did. You should have did something because how did the authorities get anything? How did they even get his real name? How did they get his hood name or anything? Just interviewing everybody about that shit. You niggas is dead ass wrong. Cause y'all motherfuckers was spooked and you told the police what happened. And I know for a fact that Blacc Sam t-shirt shot. So that's why I salute my big bro like how I do, cause he don't handle his candle. But it's like you gonna handle your candle when everybody is rushing to the authorities about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to put everybody there, but it's just like, miss me with that morning shit. Like, and that's one of the reasons why
me and Cowboy's relationship is what it is. Do something to Cuz. That's what you should have did. You should have did something to Cuz. How did the authorities get anything? How did they even get his real name? How did they get his hood name or anything? You get what I'm saying? Them civilians that was sitting around, Eric ain't been in the hood for the police wasn't just interviewing everybody about that shit. You niggas is dead ass wrong. Cause y'all motherfuckers was spooked. And you told the police what happened. And I know for a fact, like Sam did never seen the foot from the t-shirt shop. But that's why I salute he's gonna handle his candle. But it's like how you gonna handle your candle when everybody is running to the authorities about this shit.
And you got a lot of nerve with your snitching butt. With them weapons you was caught with and you still out. You went loose cannon. All y'all police. Wack, loose cannon, Brick. All police. Facts.
He was getting to the
Facts.
money, but at the same time, he was associating and hanging out. I'm like full time, get the money. Hustle was half and half, and you know the other half could get you going for a long time, and you don't want your little bro being a part of some shit that you know is destructive. My goal was always we gotta get this bread and we gotta get the money and we gotta see and hustle and he wouldn't either. Man, it came so deep in, so involved and so much going on around him in the neighborhood with the politics in the neighborhood. It's like, all right, now, I gotta be there with bro, and I gotta be, and people need to understand, like, yeah, this is his bro, and his bro is here, and if nobody else is tripping, I'm tripping. Mm-hmm. And Nip had a certain unit, and that was our unit. Hustle was getting to the
Blacc. Come on, Sam. Man. Now, Jay Stone was his best friend. Jay Stone locked up. Now, I like some Jay Stone, too. But this Jay Stone.
Hey, top of the morning, straight up. Hey, any of you niggas that fuck with Wack 100 or sit down with Cuz and laugh in his face, be cool with all you niggas talk about y'all love for sit down with Wack 100 and laugh in his face and don't check Cuz about niggas, bro. Straight up. Don't talk to me. Hey, top of the morning, straight up. Hey, any of you niggas that fuck with Wack 100 or sit down with Cuz and laugh in his face and be cool and all you niggas talk about y'all got love for hustle, Cuz don't fuck with me. Already start unfollowing niggas, bro. It's no way in hell Cuz you niggas got love for hustle and say y'all niggas fuck with Nip and all that. But then y'all go sit down with Wack 100 and laugh in his face and don't check Cuz about saying shit.
That's why Blacc Sam was upset with Rockstar.
Oh, so he did the whole song.
Yeah.
Was it called Racks in the Middle then?
It was called Racks in the Middle, yeah.
Roddy, of course, is on the hook. Mm-hmm. Nip come in here as opposed to let me on this or let me get it first. Let me have it.
Yeah, like I'm pulling up on you every day till this joint is done. So he came to my studio. Bro, it was like a real movie if I think about it back. Like he had his hoodie wrapped up and it's like he was crying tears, you know what I mean? Literally like crying tears in my studio, like doing the record, letting his emotions out and just really being a man about the situation. Like just
I'm sorry, YouTube. I know they was gonna play the song. Let me delete that.
Hustle exposed the truth about gangbanging and how it's the black race.
As a gangbanger, right? When you go on a mission, when you're looking for your so-called enemy, you driving through a different hood. No, it's an invisible line. You cross it. The street, now you another hood. And when you looking, you gonna pass up
right
from a different the body language like you gonna say, there you go, get it. And that's deep. You looking for yourself just on the other side of town. You gonna hop out and attack and try to down him in a real way. Being caught up in gangbanging culture, you don't think that deep.
The crazy thing about this is the same scenario he's talking about.
Wow. That was deep.
Power 6, Ellie's number one for hip hop. Buenos dias, good morning. A lot of the, like, I guess the mind.
So the stamp of approval, like this is not just something that I'm popping up. It's not a money grab. Like we really taking our time. We really went on a burger tour.
Yeah, y'all really ate different burgers.
Get the recipe right.
How many? I think it was like 16, 17 different burgers you guys tried at one point, like in a few hours of like this is not
Yeah.
and that ended up like at
I think it's unique. I think it's Wagyu beef. So the meat, it was key for us that the meat doesn't just taste like every other beef.
Mhm.
We really wanted it to, even if you were just to eat the meat by itself,
yeah.
it's seasoned perfectly. You would be like, oh, this tastes different. I think the bread, we went and found the best, softest bread that roasts and be good. And then that secret sauce. We really did our thing with the secret sauce. There's African spice in there.
Mhm.
That's very indistinguished. This wasn't like a corporate.
Yeah.
How can we make money?
Let's just put some buns on a patty. No, you know.
Right.
But also, I think I wanted to mention too, the Africa aspect of it. You guys being Eritrean and it being such a key part. And especially when I see you guys and I see your family and how tight knit it is and it's generation. That's something that I have so much in common with you guys. Having being my family, a lot of us are coming from different parts of the world, but under like those.
I'm gonna let that go.
We on hard, nigga. We on soul at.
If you got marked out, bro. Any the other street that what you gonna tell you, bro, that got marked out.
Check this out.
We on down since day one, real bros at.
Black Sam calls out Rockstar over not defending Nipsey's legacy. Watch to the end to see the lasting impact.
And I've been thinking how can I get with me? Like I say, I don't take this shit serious as everybody do. And I understand the power of it. And how niggas is taking shit and building a perception around an individual who's been solid this whole time. Ain't never been no sucking nothing. Me and Sam got a personal relationship. You know what I'm saying? Got a real like we done business, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This man done blessed me on hood like we did shit, nigga, on crib like nigga, this hat, nigga, the socks down to my shoes, nigga. Sam done gave me, nigga, blessed me.
It's like Nipsey just got killed. I called Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it? I was
Nipsey
like,
answer.
30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey.
One of the biggest gangs, one of the biggest
Mm.
criminals.
Mm.
I got it. I have your phone number. What's the emergency? What's the emergency? What is the emergency?
Thousands of fans of Grammy-nominated rapper and community activist Nipsey Hussle are in a state of shock today. This morning, minutes ago, Eric Holder was taken from the Lakewood Sheriff Station to downtown LA. 3 undercover cars with tinted windows and sirens blaring pulled out of the substation and sped off. It is now confirmed that the 29-year-old is in custody.
Went to his, the marathon.
Yeah. Wow. No.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the history of
This
conflict
is
between
Hood
Big U
War
and Nipsey
Stories.
Hussle. Big U is a prominent figure in the industry who came directly from the streets. Arlington and Slauson Ave and South Central to be exact. Growing up, he was a member of the Arlington Gangsters, who would later claim Rolling 60s. From fighting, frontlining, robbing drug dealers, money plays, that would result in big revenue. Big U's reputation in the streets solidified. And by the early 90s, he became a leader, if not the top man in the Rolling 60s. He's currently known to have the deepest pull within the 6-0s. Big U and Nipsey were once close business partners when Nipsey signed with Epic Records in 2007. Plans to release his first studio album, South Central State of Mind, were to follow after his 3 mixtapes from the series. Bullets Ain't Got No Name, which was an instant underground hit. That album was never released. Animosity between Nipsey and Nipsey, Nipsey wanted to cut ties with his label. Nipsey was already locked in conflict. Began when U left the music industry. Nipsey had used recording equipment and Big U wanted it back. Big U was able to recover the equipment and moved it to his shop on 43rd and Crenshaw, thus making it accessible to other artists, including Nip if he still wanted to use it. Apparently, Nipsey took exception to Big U taking the equipment. They weren't seen eye to eye. And then Nipsey comes out with the song You Don't Have a Clue from his 2010 mixtape The Marathon, which is widely believed to be a diss song aimed directly at Big U, specifically in the first 4 lines of the song. Following the diss track, Big U subsequently pulls up on Nipsey with some homies and confronts him. He had to pick him up so they could diss him. And this form does not consist of a head of video. Big U that Nipsey wasn't going anywhere with him. And Big U responded by wanting Blacc to stay out of business. Although he did understand the sentiment of protecting his brother. In addition to the equipment ordeal, family disputes have caused these two to clash in the railway. Nipsey's first baby mother is Big U's niece. During this time, Nipsey and his baby mother were living alone, as he did not approve the company his baby mother had around his daughter. Allegedly, guns, drugs, and alcohol were in the vicinity. Allegedly, Nipsey would go solo to his baby mother's house and pistol whip the guy his baby mother was with for having his daughter in that unsafe environment. Nipsey beat him up at the point he had to get sent to the hospital. Allegedly, his baby mother led to them fighting in the alley. Big U allegedly gave Nipsey a beat down. This led to Blacc Sam going back inside to retrieve a pistol. He proceeded to fire a shot in the air to get Big U off Nipsey, with a pistol in his hand.
LAPD arrived almost immediately, and the paperwork from his last beat when he got on 2004, he been snitching too. Been all of them snitch. Big U, Wack, Loose, Brick, all snitches.
Officers then opened fire on Blacc Sam, but not a single bullet struck.
Allegedly.
They were all arrested and taken to the 77th Street Division. All 3 bailed out the next morning. When Nipsey began collaborating with YG in 2011, he brought YG to 6-0 territory for Nipsey's part in the Bitches Ain't Shit video shoot. Big U did not approve of Nipsey bringing a rapper from Treetop into the set. During the early 2010s, it wasn't very common to have Pyrus out in the 60s. So when Big U got at Nipsey the defendants decided to fight most Nip to the trees for the Thug video shoot. The two became good friends and collaborated on numerous songs in the upcoming years. Over the course of the next 7-8 years, Nipsey's career continued to elevate to the next level, including a Grammy nomination for the Best Rap Album, but there were still internal issues behind the scenes. Throughout this period, Big U and Nipsey's relationship seemed to be hot and cold, and for a brief period, they both seemed to be on a good accord.
Remember that. He did what no other rappers do today. He sold his own music. He sold his own music. So when I came along, and he came along, we had a corner that heard he do it. He not with any artist. I'm talking especially 90% of the dudes who are trying to grow to his level. But I'm saying that to all young men. To a T. He outworked a whole lot of people. And this is the reason why we are giving him the awards against him because he really enjoyed everything that you read inside in business. Let's just get a hand.
But Sam and Nipsey never liked each other. With Blacc Sam disapproving of the way Big U has handled things pertaining to him, and with Big U being pretty vocal of his dislike for Blacc Sam.
And I'm gonna keep it 100. Me and his brother wasn't cool. Me and his brother were the best of friends. You gotta understand, like, you know what I'm saying?
Since he's been out of prison, Big U has gained a rep for allegedly strong-arm extorting any rapper or artist that comes into 6-0 territory. Anyone with a big name needs to pay a tax and go through Big U to be granted entry access and the ability to be in the 60s without risk of being harmed. In early 2019, DJ Khaled, Nipsey, and John Legend teamed up for the single Higher. Initially, Nipsey had DJ Khaled to sing for the visuals of the song. When Big U got word of this, he allegedly sent a gang of 6-0 members to the video shoot to press the issue. Nipsey frontlined, but the overwhelming pressure resulted in him moving the video shoot to the top of a parking structure and from the Inglewood families, the dominant blood gang in the city. After Nipsey was killed a few days later, rumors began to fly that Big U had allegedly orchestrated the murder.
He did,
many people pointed to
allegedly,
issues, as well as Big U not attending the internet.
Justice for You did.
Eric Holder, a previous hot-headed unknown shooter from the 6-0s, as well as a former friend of Nipsey's first baby mother, was charged and eventually convicted of murder. In a recent interview, Blacc Sam alluded to the possibility of Eric Holder. People have speculated that Nipsey was getting bigger than the program and was defying the first law of power to never outshine the master. But this speculation has no base. Big U's repeatedly denied that he had.
honey, yeah. My opinion, he damn sure has something to do with it. That's why you locked up now.
Nipsey Hussle, man, this what happened with the Rolling 60s, right? And I was with them for my. This what them told me. Because, and this is what made me say from Rolling. Now, because Nip ain't bigger than the set. Now, they told me that, homie. Dude got mad. Dude got mad, homie, when Blacc Sam and them closed down the Marathon store. Dude really got mad when Nipsey Hussle family. Now, only the neighborhood Rolling 60s in the hood know this. When Nipsey Hussle family, after he died, when Irma's mother and Irma's brother went back to South Central to try to get the baby that was in the hood, they went to call the Nip family. Man, that's Blacc Sam them do. They trying to take the baby. They wanted to exploit Nip family. That's why Nipsey Hussle's family, Blacc Sam them, that's why they closed everything that they wanted to exploit them people. So when the city of LA, they wanted to change Slauson Street into Nipsey Hussle Street. The 60s. All 60s are mad because you got Slauson boy. How you gonna change Slauson Street to set, cuz? Nah, we ain't changed it. So they was really jealous of Nipsey Hussle.
Facts.
To Nip, because all the young blood.
Facts.
So Nip had got in the set, cuz. Nip had connected Nip. Everybody got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip ain't nobody bigger than the set, cuz. Remember, nobody bigger than the program. Nip got bigger than the program, so Nip program. So let me keep our story. I'm Nip now. How you went to the field? So when Nip out, now people like now, cuz we're playing in the marathon shirt down here and everything. So they said, now you see in the video, cuz we coming to Texas, woo woo woo. When we got clipped from the clothing store, they thought they were able to run the clothing store, so when they got clipped. Nah, Nip ain't bigger than the set, cuz. So he told me that what? I pulled back.
What it do, world? Hey, Big U. You quiet as a church mouse since Blacc Sam dropped that interview on Big Boy. And shout out to Big Boy for the content. But hey Big you ain't said one word, but when everybody else was saying shit like speculating and guessing and just using hypothesis, like you came out quick and said, nah, that ain't what's up. That's my dude. He put me in every song and this and that and the third. But since Blacc Sam said something, hush mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Hush mouth.
Facts.
Like, what? The only way a man get touched is if the boss say a made man can be touched. And that's and Nipsey Hussle was a made man, dog.
Facts.
Working on his way to be a boss. And see, you've been running shit for a long time. But when you found out Nipsey was getting more clout and the youngsters and the old heads was looking up to Nip more than you wasn't feeling that shit, man.
Fact.
That's crazy.
Fact.
He look up to you. And that's the only nigga. Like I said, I know you already know. Because you done seen this shit firsthand. With your brother and Big U. But make sure you keep that ooh-wop on you, man. Make sure that ooh-wop is on you at all time, man. Because Big U, he'll try to send somebody else, man. Straight up, man. He looked like he just cool and laid, you know, man, yeah, I see right through the limo tent, boy. Like I said, a fallout. He had my equipment, and I wanted to use my equipment.
Okay, I done played that part. That's why you locked up now. Slimy. Now here go Wack, bitch ass. All of them snitches. This video here is showing what Big U had Nipsey best friend Fats done, because Big U and Nipsey got in it. Fats came out and knocked Big U on his ass. Just because you big, it's always somebody better. And 2 days later, Fats was unalive.
Friends can turn on you and get jealous when they see something, you know, and it turns into a group of people trying to hold you back. That's another one of the big struggles you're gonna deal with as an artist. You know, a lot of people that feel entitled to your success on their time frame. Because when Nip passed away, automatically Big U did it, or had something to do it, or did this, did it. So he FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, so I hang up. So it was like I could have probably stopped it.
Hold on, I need to go back to this part.
Did you tell him the call you just got, or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it, and that's what fucked me up, because my cousin is Nipsey mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homie blowing me like Nipsey.
So Big U called Loose Cannon a half an hour saying Nipsey dead. He called Nipsey. Nipsey answered the phone. 30 minutes later, he was gone. What do that tip? Of
course, daily blog sites An online journalist would dissect this entire interview piece by piece. This interview would be the topic of discussion for a lot of different you, and yet again, another murder. Wack 100 insinuated to the fight now. That's big you to attack Nipsey and you up on his pockets. So with no further ado, let's just go ahead and jump off into this clubhouse clip and dissect what Wack you had him on in front of everybody. A week later, Wack was out of here. Thinks my mouth shot him. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, the internet to be in an uproar about this.
Now, Wack 100 would also, in this same clubhouse video, go into more in-depth details with you and Nipsey Hussle beef, and he just called Big you a big slug. But before we jump, let me just go ahead and break down on the incident on what happened to Fats, aka Stephen Dawson, who was a close friend of Nipsey Hussle. Now, Stephen Dawson, a 30-year-old black man, was shot and killed Friday, September the 29th, in the 5900 block of West Boulevard in Hyde Park, according to Los Angeles County Coroner's records. At about 10:45 p.m., Dawson was standing in front of a marijuana dispensary owned by Chief Keef when someone fired at him from inside the vehicle, said the Los Angeles Police Department. Dave Garaldo. Dawson, aka Fats, a security guard.
I didn't know Chief Keef owned a dispensary. Why didn't we? Oh, I forgot. I can't say that.
About a dispensary, ran inside and collapsed, Corrado said. Dawson was pronounced dead at the scene at 11:10 p.m., according to the coroner's records. Police said the shots came from a light-colored sedan, which was one of two cars that passed by the dispensary when the shooting started. The nigga came over there to get down with Nipsey. Because Nipsey was paid for Nipsey. Nipsey didn't want to pay. His name Eddie Boy. Not the Eddie Boy y'all been hearing about. Eddie Boy. Right? Right. Eddie Boy in jail right now for a body. Eddie, I'm lying. Yeah, Eddie Boy. Eddie Boy went to get out and whooped the nigga. Got down for a nigga. Still one day. Black kill Eddie Boy. Right? Nip. Because Nip baby mama, they was boys before he left. While he was in the joint. Home. When he talking to the police, and Nip said, if anything happened to me, if I come up dead, cuz did it. He said his name.
Ooh.
That's how you got in there with this and trick.
It ain't a doubt in my mind. Yeah, you sent Eric Holder. Now here go Rampoos talking about why he ran when Nipsey was unalive. This is hood talk.
Grandpa said he ran, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, Nipsey tried to run too. Now, like my subscriber said, you know what I'm saying, the video showed you ran after the second shot, nigga. You ain't trying to throw a pebble, a gun can. You ain't trying to make noise. You ain't trying to do nothing, nigga.
Fact.
You just scrub. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, You know what I'm saying? So we don't know how true that is, but we know he hauled that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny how Cowboy come out the door right after all the shot.
Right.
So you know what the fuck he was in that motherfucker doing.
Right.
Hiding behind wherever he can get behind. He probably, man, I want to see that goddamn tape, man. Sam, put that goddamn video out. I know that shit funny than a motherfucker. Seeing this nigga trying to duck behind every shot, he trying to duck behind something. First shot, he behind the cash register. Oh, he might get me over here. He done ran to the break room. He done ran everywhere. But I see, right? I ain't telling the motherfucker to dive in front of a bullet, but I'm a different person, you know what I'm saying? That's my, like I said, they say Cowboy had a pistol on him. You know what I'm saying?
Cowboy said he ain't had no pistol. Damn, I ain't know I had this. Okay, I'm not gonna play that. I already did that. Don't nobody fuck with Cowboy.
You was there through that process, and they just probably don't want to talk about it, or what is it that you feel why you don't have that connection with them?
What kind of support, Cowboy? You back on drugs so bad, you look horrible. He back on drugs real bad.
Said they love Nip. A lot of close homies. A lot of people got bread. You know, they seen us down there. I really can't say, but I was hurt more than anybody, and I was down there every day. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I should have got some more support. I felt. You know what I mean? I felt she got some more in-house support, and I felt Nip loved a lot of these niggas, and they should have showed some more support. You know what I mean? Simple as that. They should have showed some more support. Should have done something. You know what I mean? You know, cause everybody ain't got to go to court, and everybody got to do what Cowboy do, but you know what I mean? They could have done something. Yeah. I feel you on that. How do like I know they see, man.
Blacc Sam can't stand Cowboy. This Nipsey Hussle last interview.
Rapper Nipsey Hussle grew up in the Crenshaw neighborhood of South LA. He gave our Liam Uko a tour of his community, where he's now paying it forward.
Oh shit, I can't play that. Oh, YouTube, I ain't know they was playing music.
He also owns Marathon Clothing Store, which not only sells his label, it lets them use an app to enhance their experience.
We playing a long game. We don't have money to stop when we go. When we can't work out, we want to be rich.
Businesses are only part of the change. For true change, he's working with kids at 59th Street Elementary, an area plagued by violence. He hired a local artist to help spruce up this basketball court.
And I see in the inside, it's got safety, respect, friendship, kindness, community, principles,
to live by.
And in attempt to attract entrepreneurs to the community. His latest business venture is Vector 90, a co-working space in the Crenshaw district.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop that video. Yep, gotta stop that one. Oh, this on his Grammy.
I love the two of you together. You guys do look like you're on top of a wedding cake today, if I might say.
Wow, okay. Okay, we take that.
Take that, Lauren? You guys are very cute together. I have to say, she was on it. I'm going, I'm back. And I'm like, where'd you just come back from?
Had a baby.
But I do the same thing. I'm like, I just had a baby. She's 4.5. Okay. It feels
a minute to get back to yourself. I know some girls snap back that.
No, it's your turn. You have to
telling her all week. She's been killing it.
She been making me look better, you know? For sure.
Man, he was a man. Man.
There's Nipsey Hussle.
Welcome. What's cracking?
You know, this is different than the playing world.
Yeah.
When we were kicking it for like I was chopping it up, and I said, "Man, this is the smartest catch I've ever been. I've been digging your music for a while. That must have been cold to have Michael B. Jordan."
Yeah.
Now, what would you say to him? Look at the camera. What would you say?
Camera looking
I
right?
like that movie too. That was a good movie.
Now, congratulations on all your success. I remember we had you on the Foxhole a long time ago.
A long time ago. I was wondering if you remember that.
Of course, because you left such an impression.
That's
I
right.
could tell back then how deep you were and how different you were.
That's right.
And now to see your star just continue to rise.
Thank you.
You've worked with, huge names, Kendrick Lamar, Puff, CeeLo, DJ Khaled. How was all that?
I mean, I'm a fan of hip hop, so just being able to collaborate with the icons and also just, people with me.
Independent for so long, and
Yeah.
you finally cut a deal with Atlantic Records. Can you tell us about that experience? That you said they came to you on your terms.
Yeah. Majority of my career was Andy in the mixtape brand of Mix Torn. And I always had the goal and the intention to do a partnership in the vein of what, Murder Inc. and Irv Gotti did, joint venture, what Rough Riders did, what Rockefeller did, And so it took a while, but after my last release, we was pretty successful in indie space, and we ended up securing a partnership with Atlantic.
You know what a lot of people might not realize.
Man. And I'm only playing these clips because I'm 2 hours in. All right, let me get down in here. I just want this to be one video. I thought I was going to drop 4 videos today. That is not the case because I got to work in the morning. That is not the case. This will be it. I'm doing Monster Cody. I'm just doing gang culture coming up. Man, I read Monster Cody book 1992, the autobiography of an LA gang member. This Monster Cody. Man, he did. But that book was phenomenal. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is what happened to Eric Holder. We got to talk about it. His whole family was killed, unalive.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nasho, and welcome to Coolin' TV.
Coolin'
Now,
TV.
y'all, this woman that y'all about to listen to here in a minute, apparently she from Rolling 60s. She's an LA native, so she grew up in LA. She got all gang friends and all that. She in the streets, and she got her ear to the streets. She know what's going on. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. So after this whole Blacc Sam interview came out, a lot of people started talking. A lot of people from LA, a lot of people from all over the world started getting to the Nipsey case. All right. So this woman is on several topics, dealing with, what everybody been talking about with the Big U thing, Eric Holder. So I'm like, right now the title is not click. So at the start of the video, she gonna get to straight up why nobody had no guns. Nipsey Hussle. All right, we pulled up to the marathon. Why the hell not one person had a gun? And then she goes on to prove that point, talking about nobody even shot back. So we all know Eric. So the shooting lasted, over 30 seconds. That nigga was there for a little bit. So she goes on to talk about how nobody shot back at all. And
Okay,
that shit kind of blew my mind. I ain't even gonna
be under his label no more. Because Big U was trying to Big U had bought the Crenshaw label, the Crenshaw brand and shit like that. And, basically trying to extort Nipsey.
Because of Big U extorting everybody. That's why Blacc Sam closed up everything after Nipsey death. He closed up that whole thing because of the distortion that Big U was trying to do.
or whatever, and Big U didn't like that, and so they had like animosity or whatever. This is just me living in LA. I know this, and then I remember when they started fucking with YG, and he had brought YG. I remember Big U was trying to pop shit about it, like how you bringing this whoop-de-whoop nigga to the hood, this and that. And Nip peeled out his shirt, and he was like, "Nigga, I'll get out for cuz whoop whoop." And Nip had to run fades to have YG in the 6-0s, but he did that. But Big U,
He had to fight six. He had to fight 660s to get YG over there. Then YG invited Nipsey to his blood hood, and he had to do the same thing, and they was tight ever since.
gave him a hard time because Big U was mad that he wasn't like trying to give him no money. You know, he didn't want to be under that deal no more. So that's what that was. So I remember that. So then when Nip died, because I remember Nip didn't want nothing to do with Big U. So when he got killed or whatever, all LA was like, Big U did that shit. Big U did that shit. Because who would have known? Like who would have known? Like people, you had to be a part of the 6-0s. You had to be in his circle to know. Everybody knew like Nip. If you saw that Maybach on Slauson, that Nip was there. Everybody knew that. We always knew that. Frontline and dying over that is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So everybody knew that. Be having burners and stuff. That's what when you live in LA, we all know that it's like it's always burners and it's like in the spot. That was the spot. So it's always burners up in there to protection and it's hello, it's Nipsey, bro. So you'll be stupid. All in LA kept saying like, bro, why nobody had no burners? Why nobody was shooting back? Why nobody was doing nothing? Like nobody shot back. Nobody did nothing. And that's crazy to have no burners, right? So when we look at that, because there's nowhere here.
What no Blacc Sam said in that Big Boy interview that they supposed to, when Nipsey pull up, somebody's supposed to be at the door. They supposed to have his back. Ain't nobody had no burn. Come on.
You got Nip in the parking lot on Slauson and Crenshaw, and there's no burners, like at all. So it was like, so Big U pay all the niggas in the spot not to have the burners?
Right.
I mean, to like to be lacking, and it was like, did also on top of sending shitty, because like how he came the 2 times, came the first time, he scoped out the scenery. We saw all of that, right? That was very evident. And then and then he come back in a red shirt to shoot to shoot Nipsey. But it's like usually niggas like the first time he came, niggas should have recognized him, and they seen him coming back. They should have been like, "Oh, this is the second time." That's like when a car going around your block. Like this car just went around the block like twice. And when it come again, that's the same car. Niggas be on that type of stuff. So it's like I feel like Blacc Sam don't fuck with none of them because he
Yep.
niggas fucked up or they was in on it. So I get it. But it's not LA. Y'all just getting a whiff of how Blacc Sam feel, but he been know who felt like that. That's why he don't fuck with the 6-0s. Ain't been fucking with the 6-0s. That don't sign off on nothing. Nobody trying to use his brother's shit. None of that. Anyway, that was just a bad motherfucker day. It wasn't a motherfucker day. I think it was just a bad motherfucker day. I do think he was seen or something. I don't fuck with none of them.
Mm-hmm.
They all look suspect. But I'm telling you, like my baby daddy got killed too. Same kind of way. Like my baby daddy wasn't like no famous ass nigga or nothing like that. But it was like a bunch of niggas like in cahoots with his death. Feel me? See, that was one nigga put the trigger, but was actually 2, but
I want her to
at the
get
same
to
time,
what happened
it
to
was
Eric Cole
like
family.
15.
Hold on.
If Big U was in on this, that ain't no way Shitty would have give him a. I think that if Big U was in on it for sure, I think Shitty. I don't know. Cause bro, you remember after that happened, they went and shot up this nigga family house. They wiped out his whole family, baby, mama, granny. Them niggas is dead. Like they went and did jobs that same. That nigga was dead to live for it. She got killed.
They wiped out his whole family the same day. Grandma, brother. I remember when they got his brother. I want that to play one more time.
After that happened, they went and shot up this nigga family house. They wiped out his whole family, baby, mama, granny. Them niggas is dead. Like they went and did Johns that same day. That nigga people's is dead behind that. And it's like most niggas would have been like, I ain't got shit to live for. Shit, y'all killed my people. Big and if Big U, that's you know I got play devil's advocate because if Big U was actually in the whole family built behind this shit, you can keep my people safe. You know what I'm saying? Which is stupid because why would you go kill somebody like Nipsey and then Leo would have been mad and hurt and feeling vindictive? I probably would have been like, you know what? That nigga put me up to it. Fuck that. I'm just telling you, I'm keeping it real. I don't got shit else to live for. They wiped out my whole family.
They wiped out Eric Cole, the whole family.
Weren't you here when it went down?
I walked away for like 3 seconds. I just walked away, you know. I told bro to come in. And I walked away for maybe like 3 seconds. You know, just to put my food. I put my food down. I heard the gun out, so ran out there. I was like, and then the breathe away to
Hold up. He said Nip was like, let's see how this is gonna go, or something similar to that nature. So he didn't give before that, you know, fills in little bits and pieces. But I wanna since this is a food for thought, we want to touch on something that a lot of y'all probably don't want to touch on right now. There's a
This is use of the gold.
He was talking about you know, when he first dropped that shit about Fats and how he was talking about
Fats knocked out Big U, and then Fats was unalive 2 days, a week later. Fats put Big U on his ass.
And Big U used to hold over Nipsey's head, and it was talking about how Nip said something happened to him. You know, this is the person that did it to me, and he was using this as a, you know, Nip snitch type of thing, right?
So the nigga name was Dahmer. That's the nigga name. Dahmer came over there to get out with Nip. Cause you was my nigga, I go to jail. Come to find out, you telling my baby mama, don't answer my phone calls, don't send me nothing. You and her, all this shit. You start fucking the bitch 6-0, we gotta get out. Dahmer jump out. And Nipsey didn't want to fade. Ghost. He didn't want to get out with him. Boy, Eddie Boy was telling nigga, I get out with him. They lock up. Boom, 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 boom. Eddie whooped Dahmer ass. Knock his tooth out, all that. Dahmer come back. Right? Dahmer go to go for the body. Questioned Nipsey. And Nipsey said, somebody do something to me, or something, I come up dead. Dahmer did it. Or they snatched Dahmer. Big U had that record. And used that to make the nigga move. That's when you seen all the victory lap shit. He fucking with him. Nigga, Nipsey was playing his hand. Somebody was gonna go one way or another. G over there. Big U sent a team over there to run them up.
Well, with that piece of information.
All I'm saying, They all snitching. Man, they all.
Rockstar. See you going at me because of what? You going at me talking about I'm trying to change the narrative, sweetheart, because on somebody that you know who you talking about. Cupcake. You know that's not right. Because you got marked out. Because you was looking like a buster.
He was. He was.
Udiment. Couch cushion, soft. Mayonnaise, yogurt party, soft.
Oh, my bad.
You is the softest. Act like you tough. Damn it. But you is like the other Buster Avengers.
Well, that's why you locked up too. But he was talking about when Black Sam got on Rockstar, made him lead a marathon burger. Okay, I'm almost coming to an end. Thank God, because I'm sleepy. It's 1 o'clock. I just want to finish this whole video. I ain't know I had this much information. Yeah, where's 10, 14. Damn, I wanted to get back into Angie Stone. I wanted to do K-Flock. Hell, I ain't gonna be able to do none of that. Oh, here you go.
It'll be what it's gonna be. God, Chris on Slauson ain't been the same since Nipsey died. Y'all ain't been getting no money. Y'all niggas ain't rich rolling. Y'all ain't looking like nothing. But niggas say Nipsey ain't had power, or he want this, or he want that, and y'all niggas, y'all ain't been looking like nothing. Y'all been looking crazy since Nipsey died. It ain't nothing. It ain't no Rolls Royces riding down Crenshaw and Slauson. It ain't no gang members, no ex-gang members riding around in no G-Wagons or nothing. Y'all ain't never did it like Black Sam and Nipsey. Big U. He never thought in his wildest dreams that a little scrawny dude like Nipsey Hussle, he's such a powerful human being that he would surpass him on all levels. And he would surpass him. Nipsey became bigger. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. God, Chris on Slauson ain't been as.
That's grown man business, man. I love him, especially how he broke down that Young Dolph shit. This is opening day of the burgers.
My brother, Black Sam, he's a monster. You know, I don't know nobody like him. You know what I mean? He's a cold grinder. You know what I'm saying? So to have him on the team, that's like a cheat code. You know, he worked 7 days a week. He the one run the shop. He the one do all the payroll for all the employees, do all the keep the inventory stocked, as well as wrote video treatments and, you know, be on set, editing videos. He wear 15 hats. He do everything that needs to be done.
This YG at the opening. Sometimes.
Marathon Burger grand opening. I just got done cooking some fries. Make sure y'all pull out Melrose. You already know it is TNC.
Man, I ain't know they was playing music and Roddy Rich pulled up. I love me some YG. Okay, I'm not even gonna play that. We're gonna delete that. I'm not gonna do that. I already talked about that. I talked about that. Now this Eric Holder speaking.
I'm on the case right now, so I can't really speak. This call is being recorded. Right? Well, that's no problem right now. We don't have to talk about that right now, but we can just chop it up, and just, after the case is done on the Nipsey Hussle situation and stuff of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to tarnish your case or what's about to come, going on. Because I know you're about to start trial this month. Am I right? All right. Hey, I'm your number, man. I'm going to after this. I'm going to go to trial. So after trial, when I find out how much you look at how that you can show, though, bro. All right. I'm going to make sure I keep on the car because a couple calling me. Make sure I keep some money on this line so you can call me. You feel me? All right. All right, man. I appreciate you and thanks. All right, bro. For sure.
I wonder why is he still. All right, I ain't gonna say that. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that. Okay, that's oh no, that was it. 24. Let me hurry up. Scroll down to the 24. Damn, I wanted to do Angie's song and Busta Rhymes. Kept going past. Oh, it's coming to an end. All right, let me see. Oh, damn. They done removed the video. Damn. Well, this unique Mecca audio. This Big U sister told on her.
Big U sister claims she believes he's guilty of the federal RICO charges. Listen to this video. Pay attention. I'm going to break it down. Yesterday,
I just wanted to play that part because that's not, but yeah, his sister. Now this messed me up with Cowboy. He back on drugs real bad. He look awful. He defended Big U, but you say you was Nipsey best friend. This messed me up.
Talk news, we on fire. Yo, what's good?
This is Hood Talk.
Man, we back at it.
Let me
back at it like a jack.
Be then flipped the script on me. By the time Victory Lap came, that was a whole
Man, I think Blacc Sam would have had more respect for Cowboy if he would have just stayed out of it and say, hey, look, man, I messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he back on them drugs real
I
bad.
wasn't watching his back like I was supposed to do because he said that he get paid to watch the parking lot. He like the security, the guy that cleaned up.
Yep.
All he had to do is tell Blacc, say, look, I messed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't on point. Yeah, I got to get myself together. You know, I'm out the house on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say who didn't have something to do with it. I'm going to let you, you know what I'm saying, figure this out because I don't know, bro. I was in the break room. But you go out here defending Big U and all
Right. Right.
You know like, you guilty or something.
Right.
And that's what I keep saying. Like, Cowboy threw himself in the mix by all these stories he was telling, beating the family to the media.
Right.
Before anybody got a chance to say something, Cowboy was out here spreading his story.
Yep.
You know, all type of stuff. Now, we all know that Nipsey is not that crazy.
This hood talk
this
news.
Be any partner here in no business.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? He made one partner. He was in. He felt like he was a partner because all the money he owed Nipsey, he pay him back. He felt like he was a partner. But Nipsey was, hey man, damn, let me laugh now. He kept giving it to him. He felt like he was partner.
Right.
The beast right here. When that victory lap, I got orders. I got every last dish, but when it comes to victory lap, hands down is best shit. You know,
Actually, victory lap was one of them ones.
And the thing about it, right? Cowboy say how close he was to Nip. It's funny to me that he act like he don't know the situation between Nip and Big U.
Right.
Like Sam do.
Right.
Now you claim you around Nip basically every day, all day, basically more
right.
than Sam. How you tell your story, nigga, you don't include Sam in their story.
Losing somebody that I care about, you feel me?
Yeah. I never cared about how much time he got. And my thing was, I just wanted to go look him in the eye to eye and ask him what they did. Nigga, why? Now, man, that was my whole thing. I didn't think. I want to know why.
Come on.
I had a chance to look that in the eye. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get to look in the eye, hands on it. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Cowboy, man, you can't go. This ain't with gun, man. Gotta put some hands on somebody, man. Somebody, bro.
He live in Vegas. He live in Vegas.
But I got
50s and stuff.
But pretty much he was defending and saying that him and Big U still cool. That's the big homie. And you knew Blacc Sam hated Big U. And that Big U was going to extort after he passed the business. That's why Blacc Sam shut down everything. Now look at this with Cowboy and the police. Look at this shit.
Yo.
Look, another.
Yeah, what's going on in this picture? If I'm not shutting this dumb ass up, what's going on here?
And he got a folder.
Things, I don't know.
All of them rats. Shit. Oh. This when Nipsey beat up Brick Baby.
Good morning, Puka Butts. Good morning again. Good morning. Sugar plum, marshmallow. But sugar muffin.
Let me get to the point.
What? No laundry basket. You don't. Essay. Shout out to the essays. Right? And I ain't talking about my skin color. It's a real dude giving out to a real dude that ain't lying, that ain't trying to fast talk nobody, not trying to do anything. But I call out people for being marks and 304s. You get what I'm saying? Not that. Fucking tough people, and we honest and be like, oh yeah, he's not here to play.
Like that you fought like Nipsey before?
Man, that shit. I just heard it from her. You feel me? Yeah, straight. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, it came up different. Yeah. I was saying how people have opinions about me, or about me and him had to fight.
Right or. Yeah, I think that right or right. Past that though, right?
Me and Nip. Good. If I said that, nah, me and Nip, we had a fight, but that was the shit. I fight all my homies.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like I fight all my homeboys. That's my nigga.
Yeah, right?
But I'm like, who the fuck? I'm dumb as hell.
Say no answer. Let's move on, right?
But this how he looked. Nipsey whooped his ass. This is how he looked. That's the fight. That's the fight right there. Nipsey whooped your ass, Britt. That's the fight. That's all I wanted to play about that. What's this? It's two more and then I am done. Oh, this aired. Wait a minute. Wait.
Good morning.
Let me see if I can get to the point because
He's not mentally messed up like that he used to be. You can't control him, Sugar Plum. And Puka Butts is not off of you. You's a rat. You's a snitch. I'm bringing that homie up here that you told on. He was the middleman in that play. When they hit Dirk, they hit him. Like, Dirk and them don't even know what was going on or how it happened.
So what he talking about is Brick Baby. He snitched on Dirk and Eric Holder, and I'm just gonna let that be. Let me see what this.
Good morning, Big Useless.
It take him too long to talk, so I'm not gonna show any of that.
Hey.
Oh, this is all loose head. I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. We already did that. Two more videos. I'm done. Let me. I'm gonna let that go too. Now this is where they saying that Big U robbed Blacc Sam and Nipsey dispensary. Look at that shit.
Dude, man, we back with another video. So, a fourth dispensary, a weed dispensary out of LA that's owned by Nipsey Hussle and Blacc Sam was robbed by the Rolling 60s, y'all, and there's footage now. Of course, with the whole thing with Big U that's going on, it might even seem possible that Big U probably sent some Rolling 60s, man.
Facts.
Dispensary Blacc Sam and so, you know, let me know what y'all think in the comments to the video. Somebody some read how OG from the Rolling 60s also had a weed dispensary that was targeted by Big U. Eventually, they worked out an agreement, y'all.
And that was Dale. That's Dale in the paperwork that he locked up in for. But I'm not, listen, he ain't never getting out.
Good morning, big useless. Is this close after this, right? How come when Nipsey died, 2 days later, everybody's selling t-shirts, sweaters, jackets? 2 days after he died, you're all out there making money. They was making some good money out there. You get what I'm saying? Cowboy had enough money to invest, get him a shop downtown, do all the other stuff like that, and then eventually he split off.
Facts.
But he hanging out with Big Useless, Sugar Pond on Megan's Law, the highest one.
Ooh.
I don't know how you gonna pull that off, but you did. Well, I know how you did. You the police. But at the end of the day, it's like this.
Wow.
You got a lot of explaining to do. You be telling people all the time, like, how you so close to Nipsey. But in these details, break it down. Last told y'all, telling y'all that FaceTime call is coming out. Dead homies, this coming out. Give me about a week. We almost done with the contract. Once we done with that contract, they sending back the footage or whatever, and I'm gonna put it out. So they won't have nothing to do with it, right? So it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming. It's gonna shock the world. Sweetie,
God,
you should have left the country for good. But you didn't. I told you Zimbabwe. I told you any continent, country, anything, just go there. As long as it's not a part of the United States. And I'll leave you alone, Sugar Plum. But you just didn't want to do it. No, this is what you're going to do. We're going to break down how did Cowboy have a thing on him and he run.
Ooh.
How come when Nipsey had all the security that was coming every single day, you told him not to? How come Kerry talking about he and nothing happened? No blood, no nothing, and ain't nothing.
Come on.
See, y'all try to cover it up. See, everybody knew Eric did it, right? But why they didn't give the police the information? Why Big U tell him to go check into a mental hospital so he could be safe and play the crazy role? But when he went to go check into the mental hospital, right? Big U backdoored him and got him picked up by the police.
Yeah. Listen, I believe it.
This is crazy. And he's so goofy.
Listen, all of them rats. That's all I got to say. You know, because I'm not letting all this stuff play. And what day was that? Oh, that's MO3. Oh, that's the little dirt. Damn. I'm just about done. Now this Whack 100 about Big U hiring.
You know what's going to go crazy in the next 2 weeks is when Eric Holder get his appeal.
What makes you think that the appeal is going to work?
No, it's coming out
A couple years into like a very long
No,
sentence.
he get out of no free card.
What's that?
No,
Mental illness?
but Big Useless.
He's going to try to put it on.
Oh, wait.
Shut the.
Look.
We're going to have to delete this one too.
No.
No.
What are you talking about? I swear to God, bro.
This is why you invited the
I
mom?
had no idea.
I don't even got to hear to stand up business with me.
Bro, I never heard this.
I'm telling you, Big Useless. We can't say Big U. Our uterus. He is.
It's twins. It's twins.
A statement about to come out in 2 days.
A statement from.
By the time this is out,
Hold on, wait.
Because he working with them people. That's how it's about to come out. He gonna say Big U hired him.
we should race this one out.
No, I'm just
Hold
saying.
on, Adam. I swear to God. I haven't had this conversation with him.
What do you want to swear on God about that?
What you say?
No,
Come on, stream y'all. Stop. I'm trying to
What is
end
a
the
statement?
video.
Okay, keep out of appeal, right? What would a statement from anybody else do for you?
I can't say it, but you know,
Sister?
You're saying
he said
Sit
everybody.
down with the DA.
He said everybody turned his back. They're back on him, and
He's gonna sit down with the DA and give them some information
facts.
in exchange for on his case.
I'm not gonna
No, I'm speaking. You're the order
talking about it.
and give them some information
Yeah.
in exchange for leniency on his case. I get what you say. I don't know I don't know. You understand what he's saying, right?
yeah.
Without saying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could kind of imagine where you're going
Yeah,
with.
that's what it.
Why
I
are you?
said get out of jail free card.
Why are you telling us that this is going to happen before it happens?
Because he told me. He told me put it out there. He about
Big U, you about to get life. I think I got one more. I did not mean for this to be this long. Oh, that's Diddy. That's Diddy stuff. Oh, I think I already did that. I can send one back. Okay, we know Adam under investigation. Adam gonna tell everything. Oh, let me delete that because Wack, No Jumper was not taken into custody. He was not. He was questioned by the feds. Did y'all know that Big U and Loose Cannon was there when PNB Rock was getting wouldn't give up his chain? They was in the same restaurant. He set that up. That should be another murder you should be charged with, Big U, because you was a part of PNB Rock. You know what? Let me just go to the end. What day this?
Sweetie! Sweetie! It's over with. The prosecutor's decision, you can't take someone's case. Like, the prosecutor decides who gets charged. Now, first...
It's too long. I think I'm gonna end this here, and I'll say this for another day. This will be part 2. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Thank y'all. Like, share, subscribe, hit the like button. Have a good night. I gotta go to work in the morning. Thank y'all for coming through. This almost 3 hours on this, but yeah, I'm gonna do a part 2 later as I grab more information. But I'm done right now. Y'all have a good night. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.